everyone, welcome to Now I See. I'm Anna Choi. Today I have Rohan with me. Hi Rohan, how are you?
Hello Anna, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you. He is a newly baptized Coptic Christian. So Rohan, what is your main highlight so far with your walk in Christ?
The best highlights I think of being part of the church, I would have to say, is well, for one, when I first came to the church, always has been, I think, one of the biggest highlights. When I first met Father Jacob, because he was the first changer of my life. He was the first stepping stone. Then there was my baptism, and then being ordained as a deacon, and I think they're the three major stepping stones of my life. I would like one day, if I could, if God is willing to let it happen, if I could become a priest, I'd love that to happen. I don't know how I handle having the beard, but because but I like if I was able to become a priest, I would love that to happen. But the best parts of my life, I actually have to say, are meeting Father Jacob and the baptism and becoming a deacon, because those 3 points in my life have helped me become to the person I am today through God and having Him beside me at all times.
So why do you want to become a priest?
Well, I'd like to be able to bring people like who have lived lives similar to mine. Not as I believe mine was pretty dark. So, and if I could bring people that have had lives like mine to God and show them the way God, who God is, and what He's done to change my life. If I could do that, I would be a much happier person. Because I love the way my life is now. I do, but I feel like my life is only still beginning. Is only just begun. I feel there's still more to come, and I would like to be able to bring people to the church and show them to the light, like the girl did to me. She showed me the light. She was able to bring me back to God, and show me a better way to live my life. And if I could do that, and I would love to be, and also, come on, how can you say no to the priest's uniform outfit? Come on, they're cool, pure black. I love wearing black. But no, I apart from the beard, which is the only thing I probably think I'd probably have a problem with. I'll probably sit there going, scratching myself all the time. I'd love to see if it's my journey. If it is my journey, then great.
I'm sure you can still share that with people today.
I do share it with my friends, and I do tell them about my life, and like my friend Ian, he does come to the church, and he also comes with me to the monastery on occasions. So I do. I still share my story with other people outside the church. And there's a friend of mine from who owns a cafe in Basil. She wants to go see the monastery sometime soon, but she's got to make time to see it because she owns it. So she's got to find time when she's free, which is very hard. But it's I share my story with anyone who's willing to listen. I've been to different churches, Coptic Orthodox churches, and told my story. And I'm always willing to share my story again to whoever's willing to listen. And if they're not part of the church, I'm more than willing to show them to the church and bring them into show them the good sides of the church. I'm not saying there's any bad sides, but
So, is there anything that you can do differently now with your spiritual life?
before my life, I didn't think I had much of a future. I thought my life was pretty much it before I came to the church. But my life has opened up to me doors. God and church has opened up to me doors in my life. Through God, I was able to get my license. I used to suffer from epilepsy, and I used to have seizures, which, with his help, he stopped the seizures, and I was able to get my license. And that gave me the ability to travel around to different churches, to monasteries, and he has actually opened up so many different doors to me. And there are things I'd like to do in the future. Like I said, become a priest. Also, I'd also like to work in childcare if I could. Not saying it's possible. I'd like to try, But let's I have to wait and see what God has to say about that first.
And do you have any advice for people that are not baptized yet or don't know God yet?
If you're not baptized, if you do come to the church and you're not baptized, I would say do it, because it's a life-changing experience, and it's probably the best experience you could ever do. Because living it, like as you know for yourself, when you got baptized, it was a life-changing experience, and you're so much happier when it happens. And I would suggest people if they're thinking about it and they're like, oh, I don't know, it's a big commitment, it seems big before, and a lot of people actually said to me, are you sure you want to do this wrong, because it's a big commitment? There's a lot of things you've got to do. There's the fasting, the Lents, the going to church, and it's like, honestly, I would never go back to my old life. I would suggest people to do it, because being closer to God is the best feeling.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Rohan. No worries. Tune into our next episode of Now I See for our next guest. Until then, I'm Anna Choi. Thanks for watching.